apologise. But is the stylus still here, Tom? It's just the
It
mouse
should
now.
be, or you can.
Oh, the stylus is here. Yeah,
Yeah.
my apologies. Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. I should say, first and foremost, congratulations to everyone to getting today and tomorrow. It's been a lot of hard work for students, obviously, and staff alike, and I'm very proud. I'm impressed by some of the presentations you'll hopefully see from our students in Tech Your Health. I know most of you, well, probably nearly all of you already know who I am, but as just a little walk down memory lane and maybe a reminder, I thought I would provide that information again. And I should probably apologise in advance because this speech may get a little bit soppy at parts, towards the end maybe a little bit, but we'll see how we go on. Okay. So as it says on the screen, my name is Patrick Hughes. I've been a 3D modelling instructor here in Boston for the past 6 weeks, along with some of the other scholars that you've obviously seen today, and you will see that the rest of the day and tomorrow, etc. Outside of Boston, there we go. Outside of Boston, I'm an avid fan of skydiving, comics, pool, the NBA, and yes, I know the NBA is still heavily entwined with Boston. We all know at this point that I hate the Celtics. So. To be fair though, I'm becoming a Pats fan, if that means anything. I know that's NFL, but go Patriots. Importantly, I'm also a Northerner by birth. I come from Manchester, which is the north of England, and I study at Durham University, which is even further in the north of England, as me and Tom know. The north of England gets very cold and very dark, so it's been really refreshing to be here in Boston. I love it here, it's been amazing, the city's great. The sports are great. We went to a Red Sox game, which was fantastic. I've been to other cities like New York, and I still massively prefer Boston. It's been an amazing experience. Yeah, in part to the staff and other scholars alike, which we'll come up again momentarily. So, importantly at Durham, I've been focused mostly on cell biology. The past couple of years, I've been focusing on that at my undergrad, and now I'm doing a master's degree in cell biology, particularly in how stress and ageing affects the core of the cell. When I said the word attempt, I do mean attempt. It's been a long road, and hopefully it'll still be successful at the end of it in 12 months' time. Perhaps the most relevant activity to today is the Laidlaw Programme. Luke and I think maybe Venus has also already said this, but the Laidlaw Programme is a fantastic scholarship. It allows students like myself and all the other scholars and more that you've not even met who are in different countries right now to get 2 years of work, whether that be research or internships in other companies and universities, so they can do amazing stuff around the world. Well, that's why I'm standing here, that's why I've been, like I said, at Red Sox games and other cities all around the East Coast, because it's an amazing opportunity. Speaking of the summer, as alluded, once we get this up, I've been a 3D model instructor for the module Tech Your Health, as you know as TYH for short, which essentially means I've been teaching a class of students how to use Tinkercad and Fusion 360 to make everyday objects such as Lego bricks and key rings. I should probably also apologise again because that's my work and not anybody else's work. So I'm forward thinking enough to teach a class but not, give presentations which have the students' work for a slide based on students. But, yeah. After everyday objects, and which some of them have been printed off, hopefully one or two may have them in the class. We managed to print off some Lego bricks, and we gave a keyring to Amanda. Hopefully Amanda has the keyring. If not, it'll be around. And we managed to then move on to producing prototypes, which were aimed at improving or monitoring an individual's physical or mental health. Without spoiling anything, I hope that you'll hear from some of the students today and tomorrow with their presentations of their own devices. That'll show the proof in the pudding for this work that everyone's been putting into for the past 6 weeks. And in relation to the module itself, I feel like I should say that Tech Your Health has also had a massive help from the coding aspect, as we know the module's divided between 3D modelling and coding, and it could not be done. It shouldn't go unsaid. It should not go unsaid that the massive that work and how successful it's been, and the teaching to the best of TSN's ability has been thanked in part due to the other scholars and staff that are involved in the module. So without further ado, I'd like to thank Amanda, Joel, Tom, Nico and Alex, who are all involved and assisted heavily in teaching you guys and getting the prototypes up and running. In particular, we have Amanda, I would like to thank personally, especially because the amount of times she has taken me and Tom to the office and other places like Boston Public Library to pick up prints has been numerous now. So I felt like I should be on record somewhere. Also, even those who hate me saying this, Tom has definitely been the MVP of this programme. So, I've joined him sometimes, but he's been getting up at 6:30 every morning and not getting back till about the same time, 12 hours later, so he's been amazing. Thank you, Tom. Finally, before I let this drawn out speech come to a close, I just wanted to give the following students some advice, some recommendations of what you may want to do next. Now, I am just 21 years old. I'm still a student myself. I'm not as wise or stoic as some of the other people you may have met, from patent lawyers to researchers to even Peter Cullen, or Voice of Optimus Prime. His character is very stoic in my eyes anyway. But I will try my best to try and give on some good tips. So, for the past 6 weeks, all of you have been somewhat in the same prototypes. But from this point onwards, you'll all be at very different points in your academic careers. Some of you may be in your first year of high school, some of you may even be in your first year of college. But I feel like everyone, or I should say the majority at least, will likely still be learning everything under the sun. So I feel like I shouldn't give you a spiel on, how hard the world is and how cool it can be, because you're probably going to learn that anyway, so why waste the words? Well, what I will say is that if you want to succeed, and whether that be getting into a respectable academic institution, whether that be getting into a good job or career, or whether that be following one of your passions, ranging from photography or art or sports, whatever hobby that you want to develop is, and simply not feel unfulfilled, then I advocate you to learn as much as you can under the sun and be as consistent as you can with learning as often as you can. But it takes many, and this is the software bit, and it takes many, many blows to take something like a jagged piece of metal into a fine-edged sword. It also takes a lot of pressure, hard work and time, and I think this, and my message overall, is best encapsulated with a quote I read by William Arthur Ward that I wanted you to leave you with. So the quote is as follows: "Do more than belong, participate. Do more than care, help. Do more than believe, practice. Do more than be fair, be kind. Do more than forgive, forget. And do more than dream, work." Thank you for listening.